On this day, everyone at home was craving Nigerian milky buns, and I thought to put some together. And as you all know, I only bring on board recipes that have been tested and trusted, hence they are fail-proof and very delicious. Let me put you through on how I made these delicious Nigerian milky buns. For this recipe, I used 5 cups of all-purpose flour. Then to that, I used 1¼ cups of sugar. This is white sugar. Then I used 1 cup of milk to have that milky flavor. Then I used 2 tablespoons of butter or margarine. I use margarine in place of butter. Butter is quite expensive. Baking powder. Then I used 2 medium-sized eggs, vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt. Do not worry, the full list of ingredients and the measurements will be in the description box below. Do well to check it out for accurate measurements. The first step is to sift your flour. You want to ensure you sift your flour so that you can prevent particles like hair, insects from entering your end products, so it will be more healthy and more hygienic. So I sift my flour at first, then I'm going to go in with my dry ingredients, which include the milk powder, the sugar, the nutmeg, the baking powder, every single dry ingredient that I listed from the beginning. I'm going to add it at this point. So once I add in my dry ingredients, I'm going to give it a mix so that everything can incorporate in properly. You can also make this delicious recipe using liquid milk if that's what you have available. So this is just basically me measuring the baking powder with my hand. You can just use one of my hand for that, but I chose to use 3 so that the buns can be really soft and so that it can melt easily in the mouth. So like I said, I mixed it well to combine. Then after that, I went in with my butter. Then once I added my butter, I just had to rub it in gently so that everything can incorporate or mix together properly. If this is the first time you are coming across my channel, then please do well to hit the subscribe button down below, like this video, and turn on the bell notification. Once I'm done with that, I'm just going to add in my eggs. But before then, I'm going to crack my eggs into a separate bowl. The 2 eggs, crack it in a separate bowl. Then you measure out your vanilla extract. So guys, my vanilla extract, every single thing I used is in the description box down below. It is there. Just go there to check it out and you will see everything there. So I added in my vanilla extract, beat it with the eggs, then I introduce it into the flour mixture. So once I added it into the flour mixture, I just started bringing it together, and I started adding in water bit by bit. Mind you, it is advisable to use cold water to do this as it helps to bind this properly together. Now here is the hack. The buns I made is not the regular hard Nigerian buns that will be choking you in your throat before you can swallow it, that will want to send you to hospital. No, I made the Nigerian buns that is very soft and moist, that when you bite it, it is just going to melt in your mouth. So to do that, you don't knead for too long. You just try to knead for like 1 or 2 minutes and you start frying. But if you want that other one, the rock buns, the one that is hard, you need for like 5 minutes to activate the gluten properly. This is me using a broomstick to check the temperature of the oil if it is hot enough, and you can see that it's beginning to bubble gently by the sides. It means that the oil is ready. To fry, I'm just going to take some dough into my hands, then I'm going to pass it through my thumb and my index finger depending on the size and shape I want. So I went for the regular Nigerian bun shape, which is perfect round, and that is what I achieved. Now if you are having issues with having the correct shape, the perfect round shape, it is no big deal. The answer is you add enough baking powder, you use deep oil to fry, you use a pot or a skillet or a wok that is deep enough and has a flat base just like mine, and you begin to fry. So once you're adding it in, you will notice that it will start picking up in the next 15 seconds. You also do not want to fry on high heat, because if you fry on high heat, it is going to brown too quickly on the outside and it's not going to cook through. If you fry on low heat, it is going to get too soggy and it will take time to cook. That means it's going to soak too much oil. Then what you just want to do is just have everything in moderation. Let the heat be moderate and let everything do its thing perfectly. You want to make sure you are stirring on this frequently and always, so that one side does not brown too much compared to the other side. And that is basically how you make the tastiest Nigerian buns. One thing you also want to bear in mind is that you do not overcrowd your pan whenever you are making anything frying. Whenever you're frying anything, especially buns or chin-chin, just make sure that you add in enough that can accommodate the pan, not so much, so that the buns in it can see space to proof and do its thing. So guys, that's how you make your Nigerian buns, and on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to rate this a 9.5 over 10. It was so yummy. That's me being very honest, because I am always honest with my doings here on my channel. This tasted really nice and perfect. This is me basically taking out the buns from the frying pan and thinking of what to pair this with. I think I later paired with chilled Coke on that day, or water. I can't remember actually. I think I ate it alone. So the next day, the remaining two was remaining. I ate it with chilled Coke. I had it with chilled Coke. So everything went down well. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Do not forget the drill. Like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.